I used to think weddings brought out the best in people, that love made everyone glow a little brighter. I used to believe family would protect you on the most important day of your life. But standing in front of that church mirror with a stranger's dress clinging to my body like a cruel joke, I realized love doesn't always bring out the best. Sometimes it drags the worst right into the spotlight. My name is Brooke, and this is what happened when my wedding dress, the dress my mother saved years to afford, was swapped for my cousin's, and everyone pretended it was normal. The morning of my wedding smelled like roses and burnt coffee. My nerves were already fried from barely sleeping. My bridesmaids fluttered around the bridal suite like butterflies in silk robes. My mom was steaming my gown in the corner, humming the lullaby she used to sing when I was little. That sound grounded me. I kept staring at the dress, ivory, delicate lace, satin that shimmered under the lights. I'd cried the moment I put it on at the final fitting. I felt beautiful, worthy, chosen. Then the door swung open. She walked in late. Of course, my cousin, Savannah. Her heels clicked like she wanted everyone to count her footsteps. Tall, glossy, perfect hair, perfect makeup, perfect everything. She wasn't even in the bridal party, but somehow she always acted like she was the star of every room. "Oh my God, Brooke," she squealed, her voice a sugary poison. "You look so calm. I'd be freaking out." I should have heard the venom under her smile. I should have noticed the way she stared at the dress like it belonged to her. But I was stupid. I smiled back. The photographers wanted pictures of us getting ready, so I stepped into the bathroom to freshen up. Leaving the dress with my mom and bridesmaids, I remember smelling lavender soap and staring at my reflection, telling myself this was it, the happiest day of my life. I would marry Ethan, my best friend, my safe place. I walked back out and froze. My dress wasn't on the hanger anymore. Instead, there was a nightmare, a tacky, cheap, puffy thing straight from a bargain bin. The lace wasn't lace, just scratchy mesh. The pearls were plastic. It was. What? What is this? My throat closed. My mom blinked, confused. "Honey, that's your dress." "No, it's not." My voice cracked. "Where's mine?" Silence. My bridesmaids exchanged looks. Then Savannah stepped forward with a practiced gasp, hand to the chest like she was auditioning. "Oh no. Did they give you the wrong dress? That's awful," she cooed. I searched faces. Any sign someone would admit this was insane, that something had gone terribly wrong. But everyone just nodded. "Yeah," mumbled one. "That's the dress." My mother looked at me with wide, worried eyes, like she wasn't sure anymore, like her own memory was bending under pressure. "No," I whispered. I grabbed the counterfeit gown. The zipper jammed when I tugged it. Cheap, rough plastic. My real dress had a smooth, silver zipper. I had memorized every detail. "This isn't mine." I thought maybe someone had moved it. Maybe it was a prank. Then the door opened again, and Savannah walked in wearing my dress. My heart fell out of my chest. Time stopped. The room erupted in gasps and delighted squeals and fake compliments. "Savannah, you look like a bride. Stunning. That dress is everything." I couldn't breathe. Ethan's mother clapped her hands. "Oh, Savannah, you should be the one marrying Ethan." Laughter. The kind that slices flesh. My voice disappeared in the noise. Savannah twirled, showing off what wasn't hers, and smirked right at me. "Isn't it just perfect, Brooke? I mean, we're basically the same size." I figured the dress would look amazing on me. She waited. She wanted a reaction. She wanted the breakdown. But I swallowed my screaming rage. "You took my wedding dress," I whispered. She shrugged innocently. "It's just a dress." I lunged forward to rip it off her, but my mom grabbed my arms. "Brooke," she begged, "let's not ruin today." Ruined? It was already ruined. The betrayal stung like acid. "You expect me to wear that?" I pointed at the monstrosity. "While she walks around in my gown?" "It's just until we sort this out," someone lied. But nothing was sorted out. I was herded into the ugly dress like a prisoner. My skin crawled under the scratchy fabric. Every breath tasted like dust and humiliation. I could hear my heart beat behind my ears as they dragged me to the limo like a problem they needed to hide. My wedding marched on without me. People avoided my eyes when I arrived. Even my future husband looked confused, but not angry, not protective, just awkward. "Let's just get through it," he whispered, embarrassed by me. I stared at him, barely recognizing the man I thought I knew. He didn't demand I get my dress back. He didn't push for the truth. He didn't even ask why I was crying. He just wanted to avoid a scene. My vows shook, my hands shook, my whole world shook. Savannah sat in the front row, radiant in my dress, smiling through the entire ceremony like she was the bride. After the kiss, after the cheers, after the cameras flashed, I locked myself in a bathroom stall at the reception and cried into my filthy hands. Mascara burned my eyes. The smell of cheap perfume and cleaning fluid made me nauseous. My head spun with the laughter echoing outside. Then I heard it, Savannah's voice. "That dress looks like a trash bag on her. I saved this wedding. Imagine if she wore the dress. She would have ruined every photo." Someone giggled. "And Ethan looks happy to have a bride who knows what she's doing." So that was their plan. They wanted me small. Ashamed. Replaceable. I wiped my face. Something cold and sharp settled in my chest. No more crying. Not tonight. Not ever again. Because I was going to destroy them. I walked out like a ghost, unseen. I texted someone. The only person who always believed me. My brother, Caleb. And he didn't hesitate. Within minutes, we had a plan. I slipped through the kitchen into the hotel's security room. Cameras everywhere, including one pointed right into the bridal suite. I rewound the footage, and there it was in black and white. Savannah bribing one bridesmaid to keep watch. Another swapping the dresses while Savannah changed. My mother begging them to stop before being physically pulled away from the wardrobe. She wasn't betraying me. She was overpowered. That was all the fuel I needed. Caleb copied the footage onto a flash drive. My veins buzzed with adrenaline. I walked back into my own reception, chest out, rage calm and precise like a knife. "Everyone, I have something to say." The DJ killed the music. Heads turned. Savannah's perfect smile faltered. I stepped onto the stage. The lights burned hot against my skin. "You all think I showed up today wearing the wrong dress. But here's what really happened." I motioned to the big screen behind me. The projector clicked, and the room fell silent as the entire conspiracy played out. Gasps, whispers. Ethan's mother turned ghost white. My bridesmaids covered their mouths. People looked at Savannah with horror. Her smug beauty cracked. "You planned to humiliate me," I said, voice steady. "On my wedding day," and my husband said nothing. All eyes snapped to Ethan. He opened his mouth, but no sound came out. Coward. "So here's my vow," I continued. "To never spend another day with people who think I'm disposable." I took off the ring he gave me and let it fall. The tiny clink echoed like a gunshot. "I'm done," the crowd erupted. Savannah lunged toward me, screeching. "You liar, you jealous." I stepped back. Security grabbed her. The dress, my dress, ripped at the seams as she thrashed. People filmed, phones everywhere. Her reputation dissolved under the heat of 1,000 lenses. I looked at Ethan one last time. His face was panic and shame. "You should have protected me," I said. Then I turned and walked out, feeling the air on my skin, tasting freedom again. The aftermath was delicious. The video went viral in the town within hours. Businesses withdrew partnerships from Ethan's mother's company. No one wanted to be associated with the family that abuses brides. Savannah's boyfriend dumped her, disgusted. She was fired from her job for conduct unbecoming. Her influencer dreams? Dead. And the best part? She had to return the dress, torn, stained, worthless. Meanwhile, people rallied around me. The hotel refunded everything and paid damages. The bridal shop gifted me a new designer wedding gown, one 10 times more beautiful than the first. Lawyers called, reporters called, other brides who'd been bullied called. I wasn't humiliated anymore. I was dangerous. Months later, I married someone who looked at me like I was the entire sky, not a prop. Someone who would burn the world before letting me be hurt. And Savannah? She still avoids cameras now. She knows what I am capable of. What happens when people push the quiet girl too far? Sometimes revenge isn't loud. Sometimes it's just the calm voice that says, I remember everything you did, and I'm still here. Because love didn't bring out the best in them, but it brought out the fire in me, and I will never apologize for burning their lies to the ground.